Here's what I do to keep all my foods stored and to have them in a place where I can find them when I need them. I have some in 4-gallon buckets. Now these stack so nicely. I love them. And there's no wasted space like the circle ones and like the round ones. And I can put a tabletop on top of them, which you actually can do with the round ones also. And then I can put my little small appliances that I have for storing foods, my Vitamix, my food dryer, and my juicer. These are things I don't want to have in my kitchen. I just don't have enough counter space. So I can just create a counter here with these buckets. And then I can label them. I have labels, and you can order those, or you can just resort to writing on it. But it's just kind of nice to have the labels, because as you fill them and use the labels, you can tell that you're getting close to your goal and you're filling all the buckets that you need to fill. And it's come to this where I think we need about 32 buckets. That's my estimate for the average family. That would be 12 buckets of wheat, one each of the 6 grains for Ezekiel mix, and one each of the beans. Then a couple more things that store well in buckets, such as rice and pasta, those kind of things. Here's another idea I use for my bulk snack foods. I've got my peanuts and my popcorn and my pumpkin seeds. Those are using the snack bin sized containers, and then I can refill my containers from there. And I have enough space here to continue and collect all of the foods I like to have on my snacks, and then I'd have enough for bulk. Now here are all my open cans. These are cans that I've already poured into other containers, and now I have open cans with lids, and so it can go 3 deep. It's the same size rack that I have in my storage room, but this rack is for all of the things that I don't want in my kitchen. And so I have some cans in case boxes, and then I have things down here in containers with wheels, so I can roll them out easily. And then I have a closet in here, and I put some shelving up with just regular brackets that you can get at Home Depot, and a finished shelf that was already had the laminate cover on it. They're very solid if you put them about 18 inches apart. And this is just a rugged shelf. Doesn't have to be beautiful because no one's going to see it. It's in the closet under my stairs. And so this is where I store my canned goods. So I have some extra cinnamon there, and I have some tuna, some olives, and green peppers down there for salsa, and more tuna and other cans. Just things that we use a lot. Now here's another way to store wheat. I have this crate with wheels, and I have about maybe 20 bags of wheat in there. I didn't count them as they went in. I should have. I should unload it now and count them just so I see how many. But that whole thing is just bags, soft bags of wheat, and then I didn't have to put them in buckets, and it is in a very compact space right there. And then on top of that, I have the crate for the 72-hour kits. And so for 72-hour kits, that's just, something to grab in case of an emergency. But I have backpacks. And so we went to DI, bought backpacks for each member of the family, and there's, they were like $3 something to buy a backpack there. And so we fill it full of supplies and food, and so because of that, these two cannot be in the garage because they have food in them. So that's why we have them in our storage room indoors where there's air conditioning. Then I went ahead and got some stainless steel, and that makes it so that when I fill my containers, I can make sure that the area I'm using to fill the containers is very clean, because I can really clean these well and then have them ready. I can use this to mix up a huge batch of Ezekiel mix or granola, you need these large containers in order to do some of these recipes.